Hey guys, this is Zach the First. This is going to be my first ever aquascaping slash fish video on this YouTube channel. If you're from my Instagram, hello, yes, this is me. And today what we're going to be doing is just getting started on the filter. So I've got this, I don't know if you can see that, which is Biohome Ultimate Filter Media. It's the best you can get in the world. I've also got coarse, medium and fine filter pads, which I'm going to use to pimp out the filter that I've got currently. I'm going to be switching up to an Awazi Biomaster Thermo 600 soon, but for now I've just got an All Pond Solutions slash Sunsun, the same thing, just different brands depending on where you are in the world. EF 1400. It's worked great for me for my previous planted tank, but I'm going for a Lake Tanganyikan style tank next. But for now, all I've got is I don't know if you can see them there. These little ceramic rings. Media. Oh, dropped it. But I'm going to be switching out for that Biohome Ultimate because ceramic rings, they do well for nitrite and ammonia, but not nitrate, and this is a full cycle because ammonia, nitrate and nitrate, it gets rid of all that. So first off, I'm going to start cutting these up, and yeah, I'll show you how to do that now actually. So being as I've used this filter before, I've got all these pads still left over, which I'm just going to squeeze out real quick, get rid of all the nasty water in there and just give it a bit of a shake around, like so. Got most of the crap off there. And all I'm going to do is just put it on there and cut around it. So I'll come back when that's all done and then I'll show you how to pimp out your filter. This is what I've got so far at the coarse pad. It will fit. It's slightly oversized, which is what I want because I want a good seal to make sure it goes all through. And that'll do. And now onto the coarse and medium. Medium and fine pads. There's the words. It's not the most pretty thing in the world, but it will certainly do the job. Now just to get in that basket there and into the filter. One thing I am going to keep is all these ceramic rings in the bottom of the tank, the canister there, because that will catch all the horrible, really heavy, grimy muck from the water. And it saves me having to dive into the filter every now and again. A little top tip for you out there, if you're going to do this to your filters as well, put the bumpy side down, because that will increase the surface area, the contact surface area, and that will greatly improve the efficiency of your filter. Just put that in like so. I'm recording with one hand here, sorry, so that fits in well. Push it down a bit more, twist it over to the side. Cool, so that's your coarse filtration done. Now onto medium. This is going to be a bit of a pain one-handed, so I'll stop recording and then get it all recorded when it's in there. It's in there, nice and even. Yeah, there's no way water's not going to be able to pass through that because water will always go the path of least resistance. Now you've got to remember, the way the water goes in, it flows down through there and then it goes up the canister. That's why you want your coarse at the bottom and then your fine on top, because then you'll get it go graded, and that's what you want if you want long surface slice out your media and you don't want to have to dive in there every now and again as often to clean all these out. So I'll get the fine sponge in there now and then I'll fill those baskets with media and get this show on the road. There's all our mechanical filtration done. That can actually be tossed there. All the stuff I'm putting in the bin is going to go in one place, but all that's going to go in the bin. If you watch my car mods, you'll get that reference. Whoops, that will evaporate, it's fine. But yeah, mechanical filtration done. Biologicals next. I've also got a bunch of these little bacteria balls that I'm going to use as well to cycle the media, because I'm going to get some fish soon, hopefully. But yeah, we'll slap that in. I'm going to keep this, the ceramic rings, because my mum's going to be using this filter for her Malawi tank when I'm done with it. So yeah, happy days. Alright, let's see how much of the Biohome Ultimate I can cram into these 2 baskets here. And then we'll get it all plumbed in. The tank's right there, by the way. I've just cleaned it out after the previous setup. I had loads of issues with cyanobacteria. Hopefully that won't happen again. Yeah, got like 4.5 kilos there of Biohome Ultimate. We'll try and cram it in as much as possible. So I believe each tray takes about 1.5 kilos of Biohome Ultimate media, because that's a kilo bag and that's a 500 gram bag. So that's 1.5 kilos of media in there. Move on to the top one and get this sucker all plumbed in. So that's both media trays packed up with media. We're going to put it in the canister, get it inside and clean up after myself because I made a huge mess. So everything's there. All the spare stuff there for the Biomasters there. We've got the heater, the light, the plumbing, shells for the shell dwellers, sand for the sand, rocks for the rocks. Yeah. Just need to wait for my parents to come back. Well, my mum and her boyfriend to come back so I can put the tank up on there and get scaping it. Not sure when I'm going to get fish, but I hope soon because I put some bacteria balls in there to help seed the media. So I hope, I hope we'll go get some fish soon because bacteria would die by a couple weeks now. So yeah, hoping for the best. As you can see behind me, we've got tank all set up, ready to scape. So I'm just going to crack on with it and get scaping. As you can probably see, the sand's all in. It's not exactly how I want it. I'm going to move it around a bunch, but I've got a ton of sandstone, limestone rocks here, like found in Lake Tanganyikan and Lake Malawi, that I just literally picked up from a river. So I'm going to get on and crack on with the rocks now. But first I'm going to lay them all so I can see what I'm working with, see? Perfect. Just pop them all out. I'm not going to think about how I'm scaping it that much, I'm just going to crack on with it really. Yeah, a bit too much rock. But this just gives me plenty of options. I'm going to start with this piece, just get it in, see what it is. I've done one of these styles of tank before, so interesting to see how it turns out. Trying to make it flow in one direction because the water comes that way. Also keeping in mind that these guys live in rocks as well as shells. Cool thing about this is because I've got so many different sizes. I want something to stand up like that. You've also got to keep in mind that these guys will move the sand around to suit them as well. Put that big guy there. Yeah, that works. I'm happy with that. That was going to be the front. Put it there. I want a bit more at the back though. No, that looks too placed. Oh no. A bit too far forward, I don't like these two there. It was a little bit smaller there. Get rid of that. Just put that guy under there. There you go. Looks better. Right. It's way too out of place. Someone's upstairs. I reckon if I move this, that fella there. And then the last big guy. Tell me where that bit was sitting. Don't know where that big one's sitting.
Careful.
But really chip the glass.
Yeah, just hold on the box. What is that?
Yeah, that could work. I've also got to think about where the shells are going to go, but I think I'm just going to put them up in front.
Careful, you don't chip stuff.
Like that?
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. Yeah, that sounds really, really fine.
Let's have a look on that.
She's really good.
Anything I'm going to do?
All these put in. Oh. I've got all these littler ones as well for sprinkling around. I'm just pretty much taking over.
No. I've just literally changed that one round because it wasn't on the smooth side, it was on a shit side of it.
Oh, okay.
Like with that one as well, you've got a crappy side, which you see what I mean?
I was just chucking them in and seeing what happens.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to do is, because you got rough edges, look at that one. Yeah?
Yeah.
And you don't want them being seen. I mean, you can put that one back that way if you want. Either. But I'm just thinking of like hiding it out the way.
Yeah. I'll chuck all these in as well.
Maybe like that.
I like that.
Yeah?
And those just get
Careful.
chucked at the glass.
Yeah, don't throw them at the glass, that's the problem.
Just chucked around the border. How much time do I have left on it? 54 minutes. I'm not forcing them as such, I'm just letting them fall where they want to fall.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think that's a bit of sandstone, I think that's a bit of lava rock. Definitely not going to use that. So I'm used to go around there. Should have enough left. There. I really like that. What do you think of that? Obviously I've got the shells to put in as well, but I'll get them in. Alright, the shells are in. I've only put them in one corner because the multi is going to move them about anyway. But it's time to get this guy full of water, get the pump running, and tidy up this great old mess I've made, and get the tank looking all pretty. So the tank's been running for a couple hours now. I'm like absolutely thrilled with it. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm really happy with it. The shells were a bit confusing at first, you'll see on the time lapse, because they kept on floating, but just shaking them around pretty much just gets rid of all the air in them. The multis, when they get them, will also do that. There's a bunch of crap floating around in there at the moment, which I'm not too happy with, but it'll clear out hopefully. It was just those bacteria balls that I put in there, and they kind of just disintegrated as soon as turned the filter on, but it'll be alright. It will get sucked up and caught up in all those filtered fumes I put in there. But yeah, thrilled with it, absolutely thrilled with it. Hoping to get some fish soon for it, but I just need to cycle the media first. But yeah, super thrilled with it. Can't wait to see how this thing progresses and get some colour in there with the fish.